Hello, 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 hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hello. Let's see. Make sure I got my mic. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hello to the wonderful world of Facebook Live. Let's see. All right, go live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Church Media Guys show. Welcome to our live taping, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Let me cut to that. Let's see. There we go. All right. Hello. Hi there. I hope your week has been going well. We're going to be getting started here in just a moment. I am waiting on my compadre to come and join us, Mr. Justin Nava, the Justinator. Good old Justin. It's one heck of a partner I got there, folks. If you're joining us on the replay, bear with me here for a second. I'm still trying to get a few things set up. You can see I'm doing a bunch of stuff over here. Let's see. That actually may be Justin that is chiming in, saying he is ready. If you guys are watching us on the replay, this is a live taping of the Church Media Guys show where Justin and I basically have you guys join us while we tape the show. You guys are our live studio audience, and or the people who are live, those of you who are watching on the replay, are watching the replay of the live taping. Basically, we're going to record our show. Today we're going to be talking about video tools, our Mount Rushmore video tools, things that we use kind of in conjunction with creating video. Create some of the elements and things that we use for video and get our videos out there. And we're going to share those tools with you. These are things that we really, really like. And so you guys are going to get to hang out. Y'all can talk to us in the chat, say hi, visit with each other, ask questions, do all that sort of stuff. And we will respond accordingly in between segments and stuff. But you're going to see us starting and stopping in a couple of things. And we're actually going to have to move a little quick today because Justin has to leave at 10 till noon our time. He's got a meeting this afternoon, so he's got to get back. And here he is. Let's see here. Hey, dude, how are you?
I'm good. I'm here.
Good.
And I just checked the YouTube stream. It is wonderful.
Awesome sauce. I can dig it. I'm still getting fluctuating frame rate, so I'm going to slip a card in the camera here and record everything just in case.
Okay. I'm sharing to the Church Media Hacks. All righty. We got a couple people. Tommy says, okay, I'm here. Go ahead. And we have someone watching from Holland.
That's
I'm assuming
awesome.
it's not Holland, Texas.
No, that may be Holland. I'm wondering, is that Petra?
Christian Schaftenar.
Okay, that's not Petra. All right, I'm going to make that full screen. Bring up the dual. There we are. Okay. You are on screen now, sir.
All right. What's up, everyone? Gonna be a good show.
It is going to be a good show.
And 34 minutes.
Yes, I was telling him about 10 till noon. You're going to have to get out of here. You got a meeting and stuff. And so we got to make sure that that we move through this. Do what?
I don't like to wear my work shirt on the stream, so let me take that off.
Oh, hey. Look at that. All right. I should have played some music for that.
So now I got my Nova Core lifeguard shirt.
Ah, there you are.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Anyone?
Yeah. Yes. Nova Core. Kind of a tool, but you're okay. Oh, heavens. All right. I was telling the folks that are joining us for the replay that we're going to be going over some tools that we use. And, you know, the title may seem a little bit like a misnomer, but it's kind of it's kind of more accurate. I don't want people to think that I'm going to show you a fantastic video editor, because that's not what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the tools that are sort of surrounding our video content creation. And
Yes, exactly.
it takes
Yeah, well,
more than just an editor to do this, to do the stuff.
right. Yeah. So that's why I like this keyword, creating videos online. First of all, it's low competition, which is
Mhm.
always good.
It
I
is
think it
good.
has there's like one video with this keyword and there's 1,300 searches a month. And I know this from one of the tools that we're going to share today. But yeah, it's really, it's not just like editing videos. We have videos on that. We have tutorials for that. This is like, in my mind, from beginning to end, because you need a thumbnail, you need the keyword, you
Mhm.
need the metadata for YouTube,
Mhm.
buddy. And I think there's one more that you had, but this is like, creating videos online. Well, you can edit the videos, but no one's gonna see it unless you use these tools. So
Right.
I think it was proper. It worked out that way.
Right. And I okay. All right. So we can get started. Hello to everybody in the chat room. Hello, everybody. Let me check YouTube.
YouTube, we still got Tommy and Christian. Probably spelling that right.
They're over on YouTube.
Yeah.
I do not have Facebook up. Can you see if there's anybody on Facebook?
Facebook is a barren wasteland, Dave.
Dang it. That's all right. Everybody's busy, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, Seth doesn't go live, or Ask Adam. Seth is hosting Ask Adam. I think Adam's on vacation. He's on holiday.
Okay.
Seth is hosting it, I think. They go live at 11:30.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to cut to the full screen here and do an intro. You got the pro tip info I put in there, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good deal. All right, and our first, let's see, what's our, do the intro, do the pro tip, the resource. We're going to be talking church media hacks, right?
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. Brilliant. All right, here we go. We are recording. Check, 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 check. Check. Okay. Yeah. Good. I love people texting me right when I'm ready to start the show. All right, here we go.
YouTube is still holding strong.
Good. Good, good, good. And it looks relatively smooth on YouTube?
Yeah, it's smooth.
Good. All right. I like that. Okay. We're all creating videos. We're all publishing videos on YouTube and Facebook. The question, though, is how do we get people to see those videos, and how do we make them available as good as possible so that everybody can see it? That's what we're going to be talking about today, our Mount Rushmore of video creation tools. All right.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you. All right. Hey guys, welcome to the Church Media Guys show. If we haven't met yet, my name is Dave Curley, and I'm the founder and the guy behind the Kempita Flapjages. This is why we're recording and not doing it.
I didn't know
live.
we changed our name.
Holy mackerel! Gosh, it just leaked right out.
Or were you just translating for Christian watching from Holland?
Yes, that's it. I'm going to do this in Dutch. No, I'm not. All right, here we go. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Church Media Guys show. In case we haven't met, my name is Dave Curley. I'm the founder of ChurchTrainingAcademy.com, which is a website and a community where we all come together and learn how to use and exploit media and technology so that we can take the gospel out to the world. We've got this huge mission field called the internet, and it's easy to reach people through it. I mean, we just kind of reach through our computers and touch and change lives, and that's what we all learn how to do. With me, as always, is my best buddy in the world, my partner, Mr. Justin Nava. Hi, bud.
What's going on, everyone? What's going on, world? And hello, literally, to the world. Dave, you're talking about the internet giving us the world as a mission field. Right now, we have two international watchers, one from Holland
Wow.
and one from Belgium, watching
Awesome.
on YouTube live right now. So, hello, everyone. Hello, world. If you're listening to the replay, the podcast, the YouTube video, what's going on? I'm excited for today because we're starting a new series
Yes.
of sorts. We're calling it our Mount Rushmore. This is something that a marketer that we follow, Ben Settle, does. And he describes it as, he talks about his Mount Rushmore of marketer mentors. And these are like, if he was to build a mountain or carve their faces into a mountain, these are the four guys that he would carve in there. And I was like, hey, we were talking about doing like stuff about our favorite content tools, our favorite video tools, our favorite social media. I was like, why don't we just do our own Mountain Rushmore series here? So I'm excited to start this and kick it off with the best tools for creating videos online.
I am too. Ben, you mentioned Ben. Ben has like great ideas like all the time. I mean, he's always like saying something that we like hear for the first time, even though it's like stuff that we know, but we kind of hear it again for the first time when we're listening to him. So just a free plug. You guys go look up Ben Settle, and if you have the stomach, that's all I can say. You guys are gonna like him. He's irreverent, and he's also reverent at the same time, which is really cool about him. So enough of our friend Ben. Let's kick off our pro tip. Justin, I got a person in our church media hacks group had mentioned something about somebody in their church. They had set up, they have their Facebook page, and they had set up a private group for the church. Like we've talked about, you get a private group so that you can kind of do some of the internal promotion and internal discussion and build community and stuff like that. And this person in the group said that she was having a hard time with some of the church members not knowing how to join the group. Now, I'm guessing that it may be someone who's less familiar with Facebook, maybe some of the older folks in their congregation that aren't on Facebook all the time or aren't joining groups and doing stuff like that and needing a little guidance and stuff. The pro tip we're going to talk about today that Justin's going to share is actually a tool and an idea that he's been using. And why don't you let everybody know what we're going to do?
Yeah, so today I want to share with you an easy way to get a library of resources for your members or for whoever needs to use your resources, because working in the church office, you get calls all the time. Hey, how do I do this? I know I can do this. We move forward with technology, but the people don't adopt as fast as we want. And one good example of this, if you have a church database like my last two churches have, we had Fellowship One, and now we have a church community builder. And one of the great things in that is it tracks your online giving. And at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year, you can print your tax statement. The problem is many people don't log into these platforms except for when they need that tax statement. So on January 1st through tax season, you're getting bombarded with emails that say, hey, how do I get my tax statement? Or, hey, can you give me my tax statement? And then you're trying to type out all these different things like, hey, go here, click here, sign up here. And it becomes a little daunting. And then maybe you start a Facebook group and people don't know they don't understand that it's a group and not a page. I think that's what we had going on in the Church Media Hacks group. And so our simple pro tip for the day is to start recording tutorial videos. And you can do that with a tool called Loom. Now, this is a very simple, very easy tool. It's a Chrome extension. So it's getloom.com, I believe it is. Let me double check that right here. Getloom.com. And it's a Chrome extension. So it just plugs into your Chrome. And then right there inside of your browser, you can click record screen, record tab, record anything that you have going on, and basically just walk through the process. So here's our membership portal. Here's what you click on to get your tax statement. Here's what you click on to search other families and get other families' contact information. Maybe you have your directory on there. Jeanette Yates, actually, shout out to her. She was on our show a few weeks ago. They redid their website, and she actually did a tutorial of the website for the new members because it was very different. Buttons were in different places. Pages were different places. It's much more visitor driven. So she wanted to walk the members through the website. So she made a little tutorial video. It says, hey, click here, click there, and here's how you get to it. So an easy way to do that on your desktop is get Loom. And I know a lot of people are concerned with, well, people are using phone. They don't have a computer. Or they don't want to use their computer, and that's fine. Actually, when we do the article, I'm going to show you how you can get a mobile view of your website. So if you want to do a mobile view of your portal, website, whatever you want to show, you can actually do that on your browser. So as a little bonus inside the article there, I'm going to show you how to do that. So be on the lookout for that pro tip. But very simply, record tutorial videos and make them available. As a bonus too, you can put them on YouTube, and then your church can search there, find the tutorials there, have the database. And if someone emails you and says, hey, how do I check my tax statements? You just send them the YouTube video and they can watch it and click through it themselves. So you don't have to have them come to the church office or call them on the phone and tell them to click here. They can just watch it right there. And it's free. It's absolutely free. You can post right to YouTube, share it on Facebook. You just can't get any better than Loom. In my opinion, there's other softwares, but Loom is super easy. You can also record a camera if you want to, record your webcam of you talking in the screen. You can do a few of those things, change your audio settings. Very easy to use. So I had the URL wrong. It's actually useloom.com. Useloom.com.
Yeah, Loom is really cool, and I love that it's an extension for your browser. Now, do you know by any chance if there's like a Firefox or Safari extension or version of Loom, or is it strictly a Chrome extension off the top of your head?
Let me double check that.
I mean, a lot of the extensions. The reason I ask is a lot of the extensions that we use in Chrome, the manufacturers, authors, writers, coders, creators have created versions that work in other browsers as well. What they want is they want their service to be used, all over the place and stuff. So generally there is. In some cases there's not. Anyway, we'll have links to that in the show notes for you guys as well. Loom is really cool. It's very easy to use. I mean, you just kind of start and you tell it, yeah, go ahead and record my camera as well. So you can have your camera, like I'm talking to you right here, you can have that up where they can see you, and then they can also see as you're clicking around on the screen, and they can see where you click. It kind of lights up and stuff. It's really cool. So yeah, Loom, fantastic. The greater concept, like he said, is to make it easy for people to find information, and showing them how to do it. I mean, it's great. We did that with Church Training Academy. Just a little welcome video. Here's where this is. Here's where that is. We're actually going to be doing a little bit more in depth with an actual walk through the site and the member portal and all that stuff as we go. It's just extra value for the people that are using your church's website or your church's Facebook page or whatever. So, guys, think along those terms. How can we help them get this stuff easier? Speaking of, this information or this question came through our Church Media Hacks group, which we want to make sure that you guys know about. If you haven't joined Church Media Hacks, go check it out. It's what's the URL? Churchmediahacks.com, is that right?
Churchmediahacks.com.
Churchmediahacks.com, and it's a private Facebook group for folks like you and me and Justin and your pastor and anybody that's in ministry, that's in working with faith-based organizations that needs a place where they can come together and ask questions and get ideas and share little triumphs that they've had. Hey, we were faced with, doing this. I wasn't sure how to do this, and we found this. We found Loom. Loom is a great tool for us to do a quick little screen recording where we can show people where to get their information in our church management software. I mean, stuff like that. That's what we do. Here's how to use this tool to do this, or here's how to take this tool and smush them together and come up with this wonderful thing. Churchmediahacks.com. It's a free group. We just ask that you're a part of a ministry of some kind. We have a couple of questions. We want to know what you do and what kind of stuff you're working on. That's basically what we need, and if you can answer those two questions, we can let you in the group. The group has been growing. Dude, we got like 40-something people that have joined this week alone.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. Where people are coming in, we're approaching the 200 user mark, and I can't wait till we approach the 1,000. I want to do something really special, like take everybody to Israel or something like that if we get to get.
Actually, we do. I didn't realize, man, we grown. We need to do a free training, because I promised I would do a free training for every 100 people that join.
Yeah.
So I need to do that. Actually, I'll do it this summer. Guy, we'll talk about that later. But anyways, churchmediahacks.com.
Y'all are getting a little inside baseball right here.
I'll record a free training for you for y'all this summer. Every 100 people we get to join. And think about that, man. If we get over 1,000, that's 10 free trainings.
Yeah.
Money on this.
That'll be awesome. Well, then take that and bundle it up into a course.
Exactly. So get in now so you can watch all those free trainings.
Absolutely. All right. So we've got 20 minutes before you have to leave. So let's get into our feature presentation. And our feature presentation. Do it. Do it.
Free.
Free. Free.
I meant to say featured presentation, but free just came out.
Free.
I'm so excited, dude. The YouTube comments are not. I don't want to say they're exploding, but the guys are talking to each other. It's really great.
That's good. I like community.
Tommy's in there boasting, said he's reading Justin Dean's PR book.
Oh, good.
Great read so far. It's awesome, man. So yeah.
Awesome.
There was one more thing I wanted to say. Yeah. So go get in the Church Media Hacks group. Dave, I was going to tell you, Jill is going to spend time with family over the summer. So I'm going to be solo for 2 months because Bridget's working in Harlingen. So she's going to be staying with other family there.
Whoa.
So recording like a madman. Because if I'm not recording, if I'm not working, I'm eating. I got to stop eating. So I'm going to be working around the clock when I'm here alone.
So as we watch, say, a course get built over the course of a month, it's going to be Justin, and then over time it's going to be it's going to be the emaciated, I'm Justin. It's like, where did Justin go?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Do not adjust your TV screens.
Yes. Awesome. All right. So let's go. Feature presentation. Justin and I were talking about some of the tools that we use, and he has his little set of things that he does, and I have a little set of things that I do, and one of us will do something, and the other one will go like whoa, where did you get all this? I mean, how did you do this? And it's like, oh well, here's this tool, Loom, or here's this this plugin that I use. Here's this thing. One of the ones that you have is Genius, the traffic extractor. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But it's like you want to know what keywords and stuff to use and stuff. And Justin's just like coming up with this huge list and stuff. We love our tools, especially tools that help us get things accomplished quicker and faster, more efficiently, and make our content more effective. That's the big thing. One of the things that obviously that Justin and I do so much is video content. We create video, we make shows, we do podcasts, we do tutorials, training, courses, all this kind of stuff. We publish a lot of stuff on YouTube, and one of the things about YouTube is that there's kind of like this. I don't want to say they're rules, okay, because they're not really rules for doing stuff on YouTube, but the way YouTube works, the way the algorithm works, the way the people behave on YouTube, and I don't mean whether they're nice or whether they're jerks. I just mean their patterns, the way they see things, the psychology of browsing, and all this kind of stuff affects where you show up. Okay, affects how many people get to see your stuff and all that. And so, if you want to have things that are seen more, greater chances of things being seen, then you've got to do stuff like have really good thumbnails that when people are just scrolling through and all of a sudden they see your thumbnail, it jumps out at them and it makes them want to click. It's just one of the things, right? So there's a plugin for YouTube. It's a service created by this company, and they made it to plug into YouTube. I don't know how you do that. I guess YouTube's API or something, and because when I install it, like stuff starts showing up in my Creator Studio that is related to this company. It's called TubeBuddy, TUBE Buddy, TubeBuddy, and it is really cool. I'm not going to show you yet. I'm going to give you a list of some of the features, some of the things that you can do. If you guys don't know, when you go into YouTube, into the Creator Studio, and you upload a video, you can then put your title and put your description, add tags, things like that. You can also upload a thumbnail. Okay, so you can, it'll automatically like pick 2 or 3 thumbnails, just sort of images from your thing, and maybe it ends up picking the one that you want to use, and you can click on it. But if you're doing a sermon series or something, it may not be the title card of the sermon. So you can actually make a thumbnail, and then you can upload it, and now determine this is what I want people to see when they're scrolling or when they look at the playlist or something like that. You can also like add end cards and do end screens that have links to other videos and stuff. So you can do some stuff like that. When you use TubeBuddy, it's like it puts all those tools on steroids and allows you to do a whole much more. Listen to what you can do with TubeBuddy. Just some of the productivity tools. You can do advanced video embedding. So you can embed your video on your church's website, but then there's a whole bunch of other like tricks to embed it. You can embed it without the logo. You can embed it so that the volume is on or the volume is down, or you can embed it with certain times, or just this information shows up, this information doesn't show up, all sorts of stuff. Advanced video embedding. They've got a video topic planner. So if you're looking to do more videos besides just like your sermon videos, like Justin and I've talked about, and like we're getting ready to start doing it at our church, where we're like answering cultural and societal questions. What does the Bible say about this? Why does good things or bad things happen to good people? Those sort of things. So we can use the topic planner to research what people are searching on and then to develop our topic around that. They've got a thumbnail generator. Now, that's really cool. With the thumbnail generator, it actually allows you to upload a video with using their tool, using TubeBuddy. You can then go add a title to it. You can move some elements around, add shapes, do stuff like that. You can also scrub through your video and find exactly the right screen that you want and say, use this as the thumbnail, and then add a title and stuff. So, if your pastor is going, does something kind of funny or whatever, that's going to grab somebody's attention. So you can make that the image and then add a title to it and what have you. They've got default uploading profiles. So you could have a profile for when you are uploading a sermon that's going to have certain keywords, standard keywords, like the name of your church, the name of the pastor, Bible study or sermon series. And then you could, on top of that, then go in and add, Sermon on the Mount or, whatever it is, Prodigal Son, all that sort of stuff. They've got comment filters. They've got canned responses. So when people are asking a question or saying, hey, great video, you could have a response that replies to them, hey, thanks, we appreciate it. We hope it reaches you. Something like that. Instead of having to go in and do each and every one, you can sort of have, under certain circumstances, certain responses. Card templates, those little things that pop up that have like a little exclamation point like in the middle of a video, and if you click on it, it asks a question or does a poll or something like that. You can like create GIFs, animated GIFs. You can syndicate to Facebook. So you can like connect your Facebook account to your YouTube account and then say publish to Facebook, and it goes over. Very cool stuff. You can schedule live. You can schedule when videos are to be uploaded and be released. You can do end screen templates. So like at the end of the video, you can have like upcoming video or like most recent video, a suggested video, or a specific one like the next one in the series. You can have all that kind of stuff as well. That is with like I can't remember what it's like the $9 account, whatever, like the starter account or something like that. If you move up to like the $19 account, then they have like these bulk processing tools. So if you want to change all the cards, say you want to do a poll, do you currently attend church? Yes or no? And you want to have that pop up in the middle of your video, up in the corner. If you've gathered the information and now you want all of your videos to have a different one, you can make a card, and apply it to every video in your channel all at one time. A lot of bulk stuff. Bulk copying of annotations, deleting, changing the end screens. all kinds of really cool stuff. And they've got a whole bunch of SEO tools as well to help your video get seen, increase the chances that your video will get seen or get attached to other videos by other channels, based on the topic or something like that. It's called TubeBuddy. It is fantastic. I got a dry spot. Hang on.
That's okay. I think you were spending I think that was 10 minutes on just TubeBuddy.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's totally cool.
That's okay. Guys in the YouTube are loving it. Tommy downloaded it. Rudy said he's been using it. And then Rudy said for comments, you can use TubeBuddy instead of going directly to YouTube, which is good. I didn't know this, and maybe you can verify or squash it. He said apparently you get penalized if you watch and read too much of your own videos. So when you use TubeBuddy, you don't get penalized like that. So I haven't heard that, but if it's true, hey, that's another cool thing.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I kind of wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Even though I like watching my own videos at least a couple times.
Yeah.
like watching your own game tape.
Yeah,
Let me go into mine here.
absolutely.
TubeBuddy's great. Let me go into mine. Mine is a little bit on the fringe. Okay. Let me preface this. It's called Traffic Extractor. Now, this is when you really want to be found and you really want to double down on getting your stuff out there. Now, what Traffic Extractor is, and it's actually spelled if you search for it, I'll put a link down in the show notes. But Traffic Extractor, what it is, it's a keyword research tool, and it actually curates research from across all different platforms. So first, it's going to get your keywords, and keywords are basically the stuff we search: video content, creating videos online, how to edit sermons, those things like that. What it does is it goes out to Google, Bing, and a couple other keyword compilers, and it'll tell you the search traffic and the cost if you wanted to advertise on Google or on the search stuff. It'll tell you how much people are searching for it. But what it also does when it comes to videos is it'll actually go out, it'll find the most popular keywords and find out how many people are searching for them. But what it does that I haven't really found that other people do is it'll actually go out to YouTube, and it'll search those keywords on YouTube and tell you what the competition is against your key phrase. So say you wanted to do a sermon on, do dogs go to heaven, right? Or you wanted to do a YouTube video on do dogs go to heaven. So you can search for keywords and it'll tell you related keywords: dogs go to heaven, animals in heaven, dogs go to hell, does God let animals in heaven? It'll tell you all the things people are searching. It'll tell you how often they search it every month. And then it'll go out to YouTube and find the YouTube videos using those keywords, and it'll tell you your competition. So it'll say, dogs go to heaven. There are 80 videos on YouTube with this keyword. So you might not be able to use it, or you won't stand out from the crowd. But it'll tell you, hey, if you do animals go to heaven, that keyword, there's only one other YouTube video on there, but there's 1,300 people searching for it. So you're better off using animals go to heaven and title your YouTube video that way than dogs go to heaven specifically, because people are searching for that, and you're actually going to stand out because there's not other videos that match that key phrase, match that keyword. So again, that's called Traffic Extractor. It is worth it. I think it's $37. Sometimes it goes on sale for $19, and I think that's when I got it. Actually, I think I got it for $9 when it very first came out. And it's actually the second iteration. This is Traffic Extractor 2.0. So it's a little more advanced, but it's absolutely going to help your videos get found. In fact, Dave, one of our top performing videos since we started using Traffic Extractor is Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom video. It has over 2,000 views in just a couple months, which compared to our other ones, they get a few hundred over a couple months, and then eventually they get found. But it's really, and it just continues growing because we use Traffic Extractor.
Yeah.
And some of them we have a hard time, or we're just running late and we don't get to run it. And so those videos obviously do not perform as well as when we're doing the videos. And just a little sneak peek behind the scenes, because we're all about transparency here. The show title for this one is The Best Tools for Creating Videos Online. Creating videos online, that keyword, has 1,300 searches a month, and only one other video on YouTube uses that keyword. So that's why I picked this title. I did the research and I saw no one's using this keyword, creating videos online. So that's why we slid it in here. We could have called this show a number of things, but we called it that because of Traffic Extractor. And I fully expect this video to perform better than a few other videos because we are using this less competitive keyword. So that's Traffic Extractor. It's spelled weird. You go to churchtrainingacademy.com/traffic, and then extractor is spelled Xtractor. So I guess get rid of the E from extractor. So that's one of my favorite tools.
Yeah, Traffic Extractor is really cool. I like the meat or the gold in that tool, like you said, is not just what is being searched on Google or Bing or what have you, which is valuable information, of course, but actually combing through the titles and the metadata and stuff through YouTube. That's huge.
Yeah, I haven't found anything else that does it. Now, I do have to preface this too. It is Windows only.
Yeah.
So I have a Windows computer. I have a couple of them in different locations, so I can use it. So you'll have to use an emulator or a virtual box if you only have Macs.
Right.
That is the one downside, but
right.
Yeah, and it's invaluable.
And it's it's not hard to set that up, by the way. VirtualBox is like a free little emulator. You install it on your Mac, and then next thing you know, you've got Windows 7 running in a window on your thing, and then you can load this up. It's really easy to do. So yeah,
Chris in the YouTube chat says, "Boo!" I get it. I get
it. All right. One of the next tools that we use, and I know you have to go, so.
Oh yes, yeah. See you guys. Dave's gonna take it from here. Dave, can you please finish this out? I've said my piece.
I sure can. All right. While he's leaving, end meeting for all. Okay. Now, let's see here. Now I'll pick it back up. Okay. All right, guys. I'm also going to bring up the chat window here just so I can visit with you guys. Should the need arise. Arise. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We're going to pick it up with the next one. Okay. Now, whether you're creating... Now, most of you are probably already using YouTube, like to put up your sermon videos and stuff, and that's already sort of a formal, production, right? You've got the intro music, you've got the whatever, the worship music and all that. And if you're doing like us, we're not actually putting up the entire sermon on YouTube. We're only putting up, or not the entire service. We're only doing the sermon. So, if you need to make like a little intro or something, and then maybe a tag at the end or something, you need to start creating those elements, right? You need to have your church's logo and whatever else, and somebody doing a little voiceover, welcome to Tate Springs Baptist Church, whatever. But you're going to need music, and if you're doing other types of videos like promo videos or announcement videos, or like a highlight reel from camp or anything like that. You're going to need to have music. You're going to want to have music, whether it's just a little bed of music that plays underneath that, just kind of adds a little more life to someone talking, or whether it's, like really dramatic because we're doing a story, we're doing somebody's testimony, and we've actually, got some pictures from their past and talking about their military service and, whatever, I don't care. But you're making something that is much more than just a sermon video. You're going to need audio. A great place to find audio is to go to the YouTube audio library. YouTube, God love them, they have a bunch of creators that were uploading all kinds of music and, stuff from all these different, pop tunes and dubstep and techno music and, just whatever. All this stuff that was copyrighted. And of course, they like ding you for that. You may get a copyright notice or a takedown notice or whatever. They may mute that music. And so, here you are talking, and then all of a sudden the music comes up and it recognizes that this is a Garth Brooks song. And so it's going to mute that 2 minutes of that song. Is that? And then the song is over, and now your voice comes back, and it's like you missed half the video. It's ridiculous. So they created the YouTube video library, and they have people that are licensing their music to YouTube to be made into videos, to be used on videos. And when you're checking out the YouTube video library, and if you just log into your Creator Studio, if you go down underneath. You can do a search. In fact, I think it's youtube.com/audio library. But if you're in your Creator Studio, there's a link down there under, it may be under live tools. I can't remember. I don't have it right up in front of me. Anyway, it's there. We'll have a link. It's cool. It's a database, and you'll see stuff that's listed as new. Anytime there's new stuff that's been added, they're going to have like a little new badge next to it. It's really cool. It's got different genres, so you can do, I want classical, I want jazz, I want bright and shiny, I want something kind of plinky plunky, you choose, happy, bright, moods, things like that. You can choose rock and just whatever. You can choose to have instrumental, you can have voices. All that stuff shows up. Do a search for something. Do a search for, I don't know, guitar rock or something, and all of a sudden there'll be, several things that'll show up for you. And they have like basically 2 different types of Creative Commons licenses, right? They've got attribution license and they've got free and open, okay? That's awesome. There's a lot of stuff that people have put up there that they say, hey, we're just going to put this up here, share with the community, and that's that. So you don't have to do any attribution, okay? If it is one that has attribution, there's a little list of the stuff that you need to put in there. And all they ask is that you drop it into your description. Now, one of the cool things, I don't know if this has changed in the last couple weeks since I searched it. I asked myself at one point, can I only use this music to publish on YouTube? Is it like this is for YouTube videos? Because Facebook has an audio library, and specifically in their terms of service, it says for Facebook videos, for things that go on the Facebook platform like that. But they don't over at YouTube, at least the last time I looked. It doesn't say anything about it being restricted to the YouTube platform, which is cool because you're going to embed that video somewhere else. It's going to be embedded on your website or whatever. So it's not just for stuff to be used on the platform, which that's really cool. So no problem showing it in church. No problem, putting it on your church's website or, uploading it to your Facebook page or whatever. Really cool. YouTube audio library, free stuff. Be sure that you attribute when you need to. Put it in the blog post. Put it in the in the comments or in the description on Facebook. If you upload it to Facebook, put it in the description on YouTube. YouTube audio library. You guys are going to love it. Now, the next thing tool, I guess this would be. Let's see. We've done George Washington. We did. How does it go? It's like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. The audio library is Teddy Roosevelt, and is Abraham Lincoln. That's the one on the far end. So that one would be thumbnail creation for your videos. Okay, you guys know what a thumbnail is, right? It's the image that sits, kind of holds the place, with a little play button on it on a YouTube video or on a Facebook video that hasn't automatically started. And those are really, really important. I mean, they're really important. I don't think you understand. When you're scrolling through, YouTube, billions of videos, okay? And you take a look at the front page for you and all the suggested stuff. The things that grab your attention are the things that have a really good thumbnail, right? I mean, it's just logical. You're looking, something is going to make you stop, scrolling or scrolling up on your screen. That's a thumbnail. Now, when you're doing thumbnails for a sermon, one second. When you're doing thumbnails for a sermon, depending on the title of the sermon and the series and stuff like that, you're not necessarily going to make some really outlandish, super contrasty, jump out and grab you YouTube video or thumbnail. Okay. You're going to make something that's maybe a little more apropos. Okay. We understand that there'll be a limited audience for the sermons and stuff, but any of the others, whether it's a promo video for, something at your church, whether it's story videos, whether it's Q&A videos, anything like that, you're going to want to do that. You want to grab people's attention. So how do you create a YouTube thumbnail? A couple of different tools that I like that are really good. If you're going to do something that is, that's not too heavy, okay, you can use Adobe Spark, okay? Spark.adobe.com. Adobe Spark is a tool that they have for making social images well, not just social images, but kind of any kind of image that you want. They have access to several open source, photo libraries. You can upload your own photos. You can add your own titles. They've got predefined sizes for stuff, so you can choose YouTube thumbnail, and all of a sudden, there's the thing. It's all sized exactly the dimensions that you need for a YouTube thumbnail. You can take a look at the different styles. They've got pre-done stuff. They've got kind of like a random style generator, doing things like that. Now, you're not necessarily going to, like I said, get or easily be able to create those YouTube thumbnail looking thumbnails, okay? The ones where you've got the guy, that's like reaching out of the frame almost, and it's got the little white, stroke around it, and you've got really, bright jumping out at you title of some kind. You're not going to easily be able to do that with Spark, but sermon titles, series titles, the artwork that you need for that, Spark is great. It's very high quality. I love Spark. Now, if you need to go deeper, and especially if you don't have much budget to do it, then take a look at GIMP, okay? G-I-M-P, GIMP. It is a open source Photoshop clone, okay? It was created a couple of decades ago I mean, I remember GIMP being around in like 95 or 96. You know, somebody said, hey, Photoshop costs, you know, $1,200, so we're going to make our own. And it's been an open source project ever since. It is like I said, it's free. It has most of the Photoshop tools in it, and it's even got some tools that Photoshop doesn't have, which is really cool. So even if you are a Photoshop user, I still tell people to go ahead and get GIMP and throw it in your toolbox and have it as well. If you have very limited resources but want to get much higher quality thumbnails or any kind of artwork, really, then GIMP is fantastic. It's just like, you know, Photoshop. Just multi-layers, do all that sort of stuff. You can mask, you can do it. It's great. Okay, so GIMP, that's another one. Now, I've got one more little tool that I have played with. Okay, I have not made it a part of my normal sort of bevy of tools here on my Mount Rushmore. This may be the statue in the visitor center of Mount Rushmore, but it kind of goes alongside of TubeBuddy. It does some of the stuff that TubeBuddy does, but it focuses much more on the social aspect and the getting found aspect and the getting more views aspect and stuff. And it's called vidIQ, VIDIQ. I've played with it a little bit, but what I've seen is really cool. So I'm just going to throw that out there for you. Now, I have a friend who is the evangelist for that company. His name is Jeremy Vest. And Jeremy has created, oh, good Lord, thousands and thousands and thousands of videos in both corporate world, entertainment, technology sectors, all that sort of stuff, and has generated billions of views and all that. And he's their product evangelist. So if he is like one of the guys that is using this tool, that tells me that this is a tool that we need to do. So we're actually going to have Jeremy come on the show, and we're going to talk about YouTube strategies for churches specifically, and we're going to talk a little bit about vidIQ and let you guys see what vidIQ can do. So that's just a bonus. I've played with it a little bit, but I can tell you it's going to be the fifth face on our Mount Rushmore of video creation tools. So that is the feature presentation. Let me see what we wrote down for our outro here. All right. I'm going to see if there's anybody. Chris Barrett. Looking at the stream chat. Chris Barrett says, I want both of the rooms you guys are in. Thank you. I take it you like our setups. Is that what you're trying to say, Chris? Yeah, Justin is a Marvel fan. We're both unashamed, unabashed, wear it proudly fanboys, geeks. You know, we like to go to the comic shop and get the collectibles and watch the movies, and you know, got no problem, you know, going to Walmart and buying Star Wars figures. You know, those kind of guys. And so yeah, I'm a Star Wars guy. He's a Marvel guy. Those are our primaries, of course. We love each other's stuff as well. We should do like a collection exchange program between us. That would be awesome. Let's see here. Hello to Jordan. Okay. Hello, Ricky Acosta. I know that name. Ricky or Ricci. R-I-C-C-I. Hello. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys real quick. Hi, Tommy. Going to tell you guys real quick about Church Training Academy, becoming an insider. Now, if you like what you've learned here, if you like the stuff that we talk about, if you like getting these ideas and want to go a whole lot deeper and actually learn how to really maximize your ministry and become more effective with the tools and things that you use and reach more people, you need to become a CTA insider. You need to join Church Training Academy. Okay, go to churchtrainingacademy.com/join, and we have all kinds of cool stuff for our members. If you join Church Training Academy, you're going to get access to our library of courses and training and guides and tutorials and all that sort of stuff. You're also going to get access to the CTA Insiders private Facebook group, which is members only, 100%. You know, we've got our Church Media Hacks group, but this is very much more intense for our members. This is where our members come in and we all work together to solve problems, and we share ideas, and we get critique, and you guys have access to Justin and I in there, as well as to each other, people that are doing stuff just like you at different levels, that are having successes and having breakthroughs, and just people that you can bounce ideas off of. That in and of itself is great. In fact, we like our group and the private group so much that we've actually started doing a mastermind group coaching call. We do every 2 weeks. So every other Thursday night from 8 to 10 Central, we get together. Members come together in a video conference, and we basically go around round robin and let everybody ask a question, share an idea, do something like that. People are having, I'm having a problem, getting my live stream to work, or it's stuttery on Facebook or something like that. Then, Justin and I and everybody else in there starts trying to help them solve that problem. We work through things. We ask questions. You get a fresh set of eyes looking at things. We do all kinds of stuff in our mastermind. It is really cool. And not only do our members benefit from it, but man, Justin and I do. There's things that you guys are asking and wanting to do and stuff that sometimes he and I have never thought of. It's absolutely a gem to have. And frankly, that right there would be worth the membership if you didn't get anything else, but you do. So you get to have access to the members area on the website. You get the mastermind. You get the private Facebook group, and there's just a whole lot of stuff beyond that. I mean, we do audits. We do an audit of your website. I do video audits of your live stream stuff, and you guys, if you want to take your ministry to the next level, you want to maximize it and stuff, then think about joining Church Training Academy. churchtrainingacademy.com/join. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this has all been helpful to you. I hope that you've gotten some ideas. I hope you guys start using these tools, learn how to use them and maximize them. And we'll have links to all these tools in there. In fact, we have an affiliate link actually for what's it called? Text extractor? What's it called? Traffic Extractor. Thank you. For Traffic Extractor, we also have an affiliate link for TubeBuddy. So if you guys want to use that, then a little bit of the commission comes back to Church Training Academy at no extra cost to you guys. So we would love for y'all to use those. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank y'all for participating and sharing your ideas with us and letting us share our ideas with you. Now take everything that you've been learning and go out there and change the world. All right, that's it with the show. I always get ideas from mastermind meetings. Yes, Tommy is one of our regulars, by the way, and Tommy is in there solving problems for people. He is throwing new ideas out there. He is asking brilliant questions, guys. Tommy's one of our stalwart, almost from day one, and I mean almost from day one. When I started doing this a couple of years ago with our let's see, he's our youth pastor and also our sort of our technology guy at our church. We started doing this, and Tommy was like the first person to join us in our live stream and stuff, and has been with us ever since. So he's a wealth of information. He's very creative, and he looks at things sideways sometimes and comes up with things that nobody has thought of, and it's brilliant. So he's always in there, and he's always in the group as well. So those of you that are insiders, be sure that you're in you've joined our insider group because Tommy's got good info in there as well. Hello to Jordan, Tommy. Let's see. Awesome. All right, guys. Tommy's blushing. That's funny. I'm going to jump over to YouTube because I have not had those up. Let's see. Grab my laptop here and say hi to everybody. Hello to everyone that's been with us over in YouTube. Let's see here. Chris Barrett. Okay. Hello to Chris. Rudy Ingalls. Hi, Rudy. Let's see. Oh, yes. Christian Shaftanar. Christian Shaftanar. You guys are having a good conversation in here. This is awesome. Yeah, Chris Barrett had asked a question in the chat room about instead of using Spark, using Canva. Yeah, you can. Canva has a little bit broader tool set, and Justin and I love Canva. In fact, we're going to be doing sort of a Mount Rushmore of our, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Our photo creation tools, our visual creation tools, something like that. And Canva is definitely one of those. Spark is definitely going to be in there as well. I like Spark because you can use it. They've got the app, so you can be like on your phone and waiting online somewhere, and think, you know what, I'm gonna go create something and post it to the Facebook group, and there you go. You can just do it while you're there, and like all the tools are available to you, just like they are on your desktop. It's really cool. So yeah, you can definitely use either one of either one of those, and Canva does have templates and sizes and all that. But I like Spark just because it's kind of quick and getting in there. Now, if you guys don't know about YouTube and how YouTube works and stuff, that's actually something that when we have Jeremy on, we're going to go and Jeremy's interview may actually like be spread out over 2 shows because he is so. I am not kidding when I say that the guy knows YouTube inside and out. There are if you spend any time on YouTube and follow any creators, if you if you follow Owen Video, right? Owen Himsath, Owen Video, he's got great stuff. If you follow Daryl Eves, if you follow Tim Schmoyer, he's got the Video Creators channel on there. This guy, Jeremy, is like the guy that coaches them, right? So when I met Jeremy, it was it's been almost 10 years ago, and he was working for a company that sells barcode scanners. Dan says Owen is the best. Owen is not only a fantastic YouTube creator with fantastic content and strategy and all that sort of stuff, but he's also for me, he's a personal friend, and he is top shelf. He is top shelf. And Owen's a Christian. He's got a very ministry-minded focus on stuff. He's got his business focus and his ministry-minded focus and all that sort of stuff. The guy's top shelf. But yeah, Jeremy is one of the people that works with him and that coaches him, and Jeremy coaches myself as well. And Jeremy, I was telling y'all, Jeremy worked for a company that did barcode scanners. It's called Wasp up in Plano. And when I was working for another company for GeekBeat, we did our own shows and stuff like that, but we also did corporate video and all that. And so he came and brought his team over and stuff, and we did like a whole series of training videos for them. But when I was talking to him, I was amazed because he was taking something as mundane and very niche barcode scanners, like like the little handheld scanner that you go over there and you go beep like that, and then type in some information and go beep and do it. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like you're doing inventory, and he was getting tens of thousands of views on the videos, whether they were training videos, promotional videos, whatever. He was getting tons of views, and he wasn't like buying them. That's the thing that blew me away. He wasn't like going and buying, spending 2 cents for every view, and getting a team of people in the Ukraine to like the videos and watch them and subscribe and stuff like that. This was all organic. Okay, the guy's a genius. He has this innate understanding of how YouTube works, how people on YouTube work. He is an analytics nut. I mean, I get lost looking at the analytics and the charts and the numbers and all this kind of stuff. It's like I kind of do like just high level stuff. Man, this guy gets down to it and oh gosh, you guys are gonna love it. And one of the things that I've noticed when it comes to churches is that we kind of have an uphill battle when it comes to. I can't believe I'm just continuing to talk about this, guys. I'm sorry. Y'all can, if y'all want to leave, y'all can leave. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was just going to start riffing here towards the end. Let's see. Dan says he's had some great message conversations with Owen. Yeah, Owen is really, really, really a good dude. And let's see. What was I saying? I was saying, oh, churches having a presence on YouTube. We're kind of we kind of have an uphill battle. Okay, we're kind of unique and more unique than any other average creator, right? So if you take a creator like Casey Neistat, I mean, what the guy's like one of the top creators like on the platform like ever. Okay, and he makes great, wonderful travel videos and location stuff involved, all this kind of stuff, and he gets just, I mean, ridiculous amounts of views and all that sort of stuff. Okay. That is one type of YouTube creator. You take my daughters love Miranda Sing, right? Miranda sings. That's just kind of silly. I'm not gonna say it's sketch comedy, but it's kind of like single person, sketch comedy. It's silliness, okay? But she has a huge following and gets tons of views. Owen does all kinds of business related and production related and technical stuff, and he gets views in that niche and all that. Tim Schmoyer, the guy that does the Video Creators podcast and the Video Creators channel on YouTube, teaches people how to use YouTube and how to grow a business surrounding their YouTube channel and all that sort of stuff. And he gets tons of views and all that. Okay, what are we doing? So we have sermons or Bible studies. If you're putting I look at sermons more along the line of personally like Bible studies. Like here's a series on the Sermon on the Mount, and that's one of the reasons why we only do the sermon and not the actual praise and worship at the beginning and the altar call and all that sort of stuff at the end. Trying to just niche it down to here's the meat that people will want, so they don't have to sift through and get to the message, right? However, if your pastor is not known, if your pastor is, or if you've got 2 or 3 pastors, if you're in a small church and all that, you're not going to get a ton of views. I mean, at Tate Springs, we've had the YouTube channel up for, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, something like that, and we're not getting a lot of views. Now, we're still putting in a whole lot of infrastructure and things and marketing and all kinds of stuff, and we haven't actually even promoted it yet to our church. We haven't done a big push to get them to go and subscribe or to go to the website and watch the sermons and stuff. It's like they know it's there, but we're not doing any vocal marketing and promotion and stuff on that because we're not ready yet, okay? But even when I go to other churches and stuff, they don't have huge view counts on there, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to be effective, you need to have more people coming to your channel and more people spending time on your channel. And oddly enough, YouTube will reward you for having people come through your channel and then spending more time on the platform, right? So spending more time at YouTube watching other stuff. If you do that, then YouTube goes, hey, this video is kind of important because people are watching this video and then they're going off and watching this video and they're spending 45 minutes in a session on YouTube, and it was because they came in watching this video. So let's show more people this video, which is why you start developing strategies like what we're getting ready to start doing this summer in our church, where we're going to do a playlist, not a channel, not a sub channel or anything like that, but we're going to start creating videos where the pastor and I are doing, basically I ask him a question and then we talk about it, and it's something like I mentioned earlier, culturally significant, culturally relevant and stuff. Questions that people are asking. We have a school shooting. Why did God let this guy go crazy and shoot people? All right, well, let's address that. Why did all these innocent children get killed? Okay, we're going to address that. The shooting in Sutherland Springs. He got a bunch of people in there worshiping. Guy comes in and mows big chunk of them down. Where was God? These people were worshiping God. Why did God let them get killed? These are questions. Okay, the thing is, these are questions that people are asking. And so we're going to use like Traffic Extractor to see how people are asking these questions and what other topics or questions that are related to that. We're going to pull this information out because we know people have questions and want answers to this, and then we're going to answer those. And so we're going to have these 5-minute videos that are, here's what the Bible says. Here's what's going on. It looks like this, but it's not like that. All this kind of stuff where we offer hope and offer answers and all that, and offer a resource for people to get answers. That kind of content we know is going to do very well on YouTube and on Google at large. So the idea being that is what's going to bring traffic to the thing. And then also here's our services and stuff like that. We're using YouTube as basically a free host to have services that we can then embed on our website, right? So now we want to grow that channel and become a resource and become a useful tool for people in society and people around us and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff that we're going to talk about with Jeremy, is about how to maximize YouTube for your ministry, for your church, what you can do and things that you can do. You're not going to have, a video thumbnail of your pastor standing at the pulpit, with a white stroke outline like the ones that we do, or like the ones that Owen does, or any of the other YouTube creators do. You're not going to have something that outlandish out there when it's talking about, it's a sermon on worry. I mean, maybe you could actually one on worry. That would actually be pretty good. You could really have some sort of a somebody going whatever. I mean, that would be interesting to do. But typically we're going to be a little bit more subdued, a little bit more professional, a little bit more upper crust, with our thumbnails for stuff like that, because that's also going to be on our church's website. So anyway, I think I'm rambling now. So anybody else have anything? Let's see. What is thanks, Dan. He says he's enjoying the extra conversation here. I'm building content and some freelance to help small churches, like I'm a member of, so I'm looking forward to watching this live back. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, you got here a little late. Okay. Since you did get here a little late, Dan, we do our live show on Fridays, and it's not a typical live show where we're like, running an intro and doing a countdown and actually like producing for live. I actually used to do that with GeekBeat. We had a show called GeekBeat Live that we did on Fridays, went from like 3 to 4, and we had it broken up into certain segments and stuff. And I mean, it was a live TV show basically. In fact, we would take those segments and those would go up to the cable network, and would be broadcast, 60 or 70 million homes and stuff. So we were doing like real TV and live streaming and stuff. But we don't do that here. Justin and I basically, we're going to record this show every week, because it's our show for our YouTube channel. It's our show for our podcast, video and audio. So we decided, hey, let's have a live audience, live studio audience, people we can talk with, let them hang out with us and stuff while we're doing this. And you notice that Justin had to leave. He's doing this during his lunch hour. So we have some time constraints, which is usually why he comes in and visits, and we get into the topic and stuff. And then as it gets time, I kind of finish the show out. So anyway, that's what we're doing here. Let's see. Keep up the rambling. That's awesome. Okay, thanks, Jordan. I'm curious, Dan, what do you do? I haven't noticed you in here. Are you one of our new hackers over at the Church Media Hacks group? Are you still there? Are you still listening? I know I got to wait for it to, get past the buffer here. I'm gonna turn up the annoying music. There we go. Jump back over to the folks over on YouTube. Christian says that he has to go now. Thanks for the info. I like it. Very nice day to you all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello to what is this? Voklehome TV. Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Voklehome TV, over on YouTube. Hello to Rudy. I already said hi to Rudy and Tom. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad that everybody was showing up over there on YouTube. All right, so let's see. Dan, I jumped in on that group. Yes. I'm a video content creator, and I work in live streaming in New York. Cool. That's good. Like commercially, and hey, you ought to hit me with a friend request and stuff. I'd love to get to know you and stuff, and compare notes and share wisdom and blunders. All right, guys, I'm going to have to go. My sweet wife and girls are getting ready to go away for the weekend, so I need to go get the car loaded up for them and all that stuff. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. Great comments. Love meeting folks. If you are watching this through our Facebook page and haven't joined Church Media Hacks Group, go do that. Love you all. Have a fantastic week, and we will be talking soon.